In this video, I'll be teaching you how to make a loading screen like this with an additional functionality of rolling tips down below. Alright, so guys, let's get started. The people who aren't familiar with my way of explaining, it's like I'll be showing chunks of code on the screen, and then I'll be briefly explaining what that chunk does. Okay, so you can like pause the video and line by line write the code by yourself, or you could join the Discord server down below in the description, and all the scripts will be available in the server. I couldn't paste the entire script directly in the description because YouTube doesn't allow that, so sorry for that. And so let's get started. Alright, so first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a table. Okay, so this is a table. We're gonna make a table so that we can write all editable things at top. My way of doing this is like really I make it really simple so that everything editable thing we can write it at top. For example, local config loading duration 10, we can change this to whatever we want, how much time we want the loading screen, the loading time to take. For example, right now it takes 10 seconds to load and then show the play button. Alright, so the tip interval is how much time does it take for a tip to stay on the screen. After 3 seconds the tip rotates, the tip changes. Alright, music gap, this is the gap in between music, the silence. Okay, the silence in between the music. Alright, so coming to the tips, we can write, you guys can edit this and you guys can write any tip you want. Okay, we can also reduce these or increase these by just pressing enter this and writing everything and placing a comma here, and this will add another tip into our table. Okay, pretty easy to do and pretty good. Alright, next thing, loading music ID. This is the music ID. We're gonna paste it here by finding a music from the toolbox or whatever you like, and this is the in-game music. We can also add multiple musics and it will just play it one by one. Alright, moving on. The second chunk of code are the services. Now I'm gonna go fast, okay, because this was the table and all the things to configure. That's why I took time for this. Now I'm gonna make it shorter. Okay, so services, it's pretty classical thing. We always do these at the top so that we're gonna use them later on. Alright, now backup, hide, and other GUIs. Alright, so this is basically making the connection. When the player joins, the connection is made, and the loading screen and the goof reward and GUI and everything. This is basically for my game, so I named it this. So these all are made available. Alright, so next, UI creation. Now okay, hear me out. This script entirely handles the entire UI and everything. You don't even have to make any UI like going into the server starter GUI and making UI. You don't have to do that. Every UI is dynamically made inside this script, so we only need to paste this script inside the starter player script and it'll work. Okay, it'll make all the UI itself. Okay, so UI creation, we're making the loading screen UI, then we're making the background here. Alright, and all the like we can also edit these, okay, if you want. And now again the UI things. Now the tip label and the size constraint, these are again all the UI things. We're making the UI here. Okay, progress bar background. Okay, this is the progress bar. You can also change it to whatever your liking is. Alright, progress bar fill. Alright, play button. So basically this is the play button, the main play button. You can take an image and you can like edit this, okay, however you like. Okay, this is the music handling. Alright, so basically this handles the music, the in-game music. Okay, tip display logic. So basically what this does, this is the main logic which will play the tip. So basically how the tips run, basically there's one cycle of the tip. Okay, so what happens is that for example, let's go up here, one tip here, when the cycle runs, okay, it doesn't like goes on line by line. Okay, it randomly chooses a tip from these 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 9 10, howsoever how many tips are there, it randomly chooses from them all. Alright, one tip and it shows, and then until or unless all the other tips are shown, the same tip isn't shown again. Okay, I hope you're getting my point. So this is a really good system. Okay, moving on. Alright, this is the main flow. Okay, the function is being show next tip. This shows tips line by line. Alright, progress bar fill. This tween service creates the animation for the progress bar filling. Alright, in-game music looping. Okay, so this complete script here is about the in-game music. Okay, it runs the in-game music. Alright, play button. This is the tween for the play button. Play button dot mouse button one click. This handles that when we click on the play button, it fires and the play button disappears, and the play button disappears basically. Alright, so moving on. So okay, so and this is the main thing. When the character is added, this runs and all the GUIs are shown, and this was it. It was this much, okay. And this complete script handle, as mentioned earlier, the entire loading screen GUI, okay. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to paste this script inside the starter player scripts in a local script, and it will work, okay. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if it was useful, please don't forget to subscribe and write in the comments what other tutorial you want.